Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into Gamma.app, and we're going to take our pitch that we just created with ChatGPT. So the resources that we're using, we use Loom to record, we use GPT to create four, and we use Gamma.app. We do use the paid versions. We find that for time efficiency and finding the things that work best for us, these are the current tools and resources that we use. So in Gamma.app, what we're going to do is we're going to ask for a presentation, and if everything holds, then what we're going to do is at the end of this, as long as we don't close out, we can come back and do webpage. One thing we found out is if you close out of your creation and it finalizes it, your prompts are locked in and you can't go back and do your webpage. But you can design a webpage very quickly. So as long as we don't do that, we'll be good to go. All right, so what we're going to do is create a presentation for a travel agent, providing custom packages.
Sure.
Travel packages. Client. All right. And then let's go ahead and hit generate outline. About our travel agency, client's travel preferences, requirements, custom travel packages, destinations, accommodations, pricings, additional service, and conclusions and next steps. Now, what we want on this one, conclusions and next steps, maybe a call to action instead. We can do conclusion. Let's add a card and say, contact us. And then introduction about our, we can do introduction about our travel agency. Instead, we want to use that pitch. It does make a difference because you've already developed it. Why not carry that throughout your messaging?
Correct.
Consistency. Let's go ahead and hit paste. Introduction, dream it, plan, experience, tailored travel for unforgettable memories. All right, so custom, okay, custom, that's there, destination. Let's do tailored destinations and activities, accommodations, transportation options. All right, let's go ahead and hit continue, and we'll build out from here.
Here's where you're going to pick your theme.
All right, so we want to pick the theme. We want to go ahead and let's hit shuffle on this, see what else it comes up with. It's a little too dark. So let's go ahead and hit light right here where it says light. So you want to brighten this up a little bit. And then I think the one you had liked, let's try icebreaker or tranquil. Which one? Pick one.
Icebreaker's fine.
Icebreaker. Okay, let's go with that. Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and hit generate and let's see what that turns out. And it'll just take a few moments here. And when I say a few moments, it really goes by very quickly. It should generate some AI images because that's what we asked for it to do. We didn't. It does do this little bit of a glitch in the build out of it, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just going so fast that it's kind of glitching. And actually, this is nice. It's creating price packages for you. Not that your trips are going to be that cheap or maybe not that expensive, but hey, that's great. All right, fantastic. So here in the contact us, nice, give some pictures. Didn't ask, that's kind of neat. You can always change that out. And then we want to go ahead and add in here. You can add in your information, company, and then you can add in your information, phone, email, website. And then, then you can always say down here, refer, that thing's not working. Refer a friend and save, we'll say 25% off next trip. Not to say that you're going to do 25%, but hey, this is a way to be memorable. And then go ahead and close that out. Remember, and then I would do something like this. Remember, and shift. Here we go. And then at the end, you would kind of change this up a little bit with we tailor travel for unforgettable memories. So you've got your intro, you've got your pitch, you've got your messaging, and at the very end, you've got the contact us, giving an incentive for them to, refer people, and then to remember you, something memorable.
Right.
Which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and go up to the top here. Gonna do a quick overview. You can obviously change this to your name. And for right now, I'll just say travel.
Doesn't matter. Travel,
whatever.
Genie.
Travel Genie. Okay, very good.
That's it. See it there.
There you go. Okay, experience. So tailored travel for unforgettable memories. And then we want to have, make sure our messaging, was that our messaging right? No, dream it, plan it, experience. We needed to have the initial part there.
Yeah.
So experience a trip of a lifetime with our customized travel packages, from dreamy destination to personalized activities. We're here to make your travel dreams reality. And again, it kind of goes back to that. It is a little long. I do like it, and then we can always use AI. I'm just going to do one quick change here for you, so at least you can see what it's all about. We're on this card, and then we want to say, make, what did it say? Minimize. There you go. Done. Except it took away my title. So I want to go ahead and I want to change that. Control paste. There you go. Experience the trip of a lifetime with a customized travel packages. Let us create unforgettable memories for you. Done. Moving on. It is a repeat of what you had. Then we want to close that out. Preferences, personalize, specific, preferred destinations, custom travel package options, and you can add images. This is just to kind of show you what it can do.
Right.
And then let's go ahead and move things to the top. It does, will it let me? Let's see. And it does. Oh my goodness, that was a new one. I haven't tried that one before. So I just moved the picture to the top, and now I'm moving on. Say, okay, this is nice. I really don't want to add any pictures. I want to change the color, so I'm just going to change the color. Done. And moving on. Okay, I like this. I like the background, but I want to see the background, so let's go ahead and put it to the side. Let's see what happens. That's pretty awesome for being AI-generated art. All right, pricing and payments and details. I would probably say just pricing and be done. You can change this all up, and then I don't know if it will allow me to. Sometimes these will let you highlight things, and I'm not going to go too much into that because I haven't played with it that much to be able to see if I can change out just that color, but I want to change the whole card, and I'm moving on. Additional services, that's pretty nice. Now here's the thing, you want to add more to it, you just go over here to the side, and you can add a row.
Yep.
Let me go down here, select a row where it has this insert row above or below. You can add a row below, and then you can type whatever you want to type in there. And if you said, you know what, it's done, undo, and then you know what, it's not It's not beefy enough. Let's add an image.
I was gonna say that.
Easy pie, done. Conclusion, next steps, confirmation, trip, post-trip follow-up, and contact us with all the information that we just previously done. Now that we've gone to the bottom, we're going to do this very quickly. We're going to hit present. We want you to see the full page, and we'll take it back to the top.
Hopefully it's not a real agency though.
Right?
Just as Jurel in it.
Right. And so let me go ahead and escape out of this. Get to the top here. And we'll hit present. I'm just going to see if I can do this in this tab. My full screen for some reason has been glitching, so I just want to be able for you to see it. And then as you can see in full screen mode, we just kind of use our scroll ball, and it has the little hourglass, lets us know you're scrolling too fast, it can't keep up with me to move on to the next page. And then that's clean lines. This can be turned into a PowerPoint presentation. And then you're done. Obviously this is AI. You can change that image. And then what we're just for all due purposes, I'm just going to leave it alone.
So just leave it.
2 things to remember when you do your page setup. You're going to want to change that to 16 by 9. That'll make it more compatible with PowerPoint and Google Slides. Then what I would do is I would actually we'll come back to this. I think this is where I got things kind of mixed up.
Yeah.
So before I share it, because it's going to save it in this mode, we're going to go back to the prompts. And the reason why we're going to go back to the prompts is we want to show you that you can actually turn this into a web page. And all the links that you generate, you can put in company, a phone number, email. Those are live links that you can generate. So what we're going to do is we're going to say back to prompts. All right. And then we're going to go down here to advanced mode. And then off to the left where it says format, you're going to drop that down. You're going to hit web page. Now wait for the fun stuff. I mean, this really is pretty fun. You're going to hit web page, and then you're going to hit continue. Now, I believe Gamma right now is the one that's hosting this page for you. But if you have the Gamma, you're creating your presentations, and you want to have this throughout, these are the features that you get. So we're going to keep everything alone. We're not going to change anything. We're going to hit generate.
Yep.
And then let's see what it builds for us. This is always the fun part. All right. So it's going to go ahead and it's going to create based off of what your prompts are. It's not necessarily taking your what you just created. It's creating a web page for you. Now, I would like to see it taking all those pages and put them in here. And it's very close to that, but it looks like you do have to do a little bit more build out. But again, not too shabby if you don't have a website. If you need, you need to have extra features. This is a good one web page that you can create. I'm just going to hit publish. These explore packages, you can add a link to it. You can put a PDF to that.
Right.
You can add, contact us here. You can put phone number here. So it gives you options. You want it centered on the page. There you go. Now it's centered. You want to take in you always want to make sure your pitch is at the top. There you go. Done. You want to change that up. You want to make it centered. There you go. Now it's centered. There are lots of things you can do with this. We're going to show you quickly. Publish. And it's going to go ahead and go live. Now, we didn't go completely into this, but in regards to building this out. But at least it gives you an idea of
what the website looks like.
Look how clean this is. It's very similar to what you have. You can take and copy and paste onto here. Again, it kind of held that format and gives you pricing. It didn't go too in deep, but you can, again, once you tailor in the other copy and paste, and then conclusion, next steps, and then the contact us. Not too shabby for having nothing
Right.
and creating something with ChatGPT, utilizing the Gamma app. And so what we'll do here, your presentation is still here, it's still intact. So you can copy and paste again, very similar to what was on the web page.
Right.
And there you go. So hopefully you enjoyed this presentation on what you can do with ChatGPT, creating from your business pitch to creating your presentation for new clients.
Then AI creating it to a website.
And before we go, I almost forgot. We want to go ahead and hit share. You want to export that and then export to PowerPoint. I'm going to do a quick pause and we'll be right back. All right, and it's done. It actually didn't take that long, but it says, it's your export is ready, and it is ready. We've done a couple now. So we'll click here, and we're going to click on that, and we're going to open up the PowerPoint so you can see what it looks like in PowerPoint, which also you can do some recording. So then we're just going to do a quick slideshow just so you can see what it looks like from the beginning. And I'm just going to go very quickly through this. Maybe not that fast. But again, there you go. And it's
pretty clean.
It is pretty clean. And, there might be some things that you might have.
Whoa, 2.5K?
Well, you are going on a tailored travel experience.
It's pretty cool, though.
However, we do know that if you join us, join our group, join our community, you get to take advantage of some of the ambassadors that we have and we know, and we'd love to share with you.
Hacks.
If you want to learn about travel hacks, these prices
don't exist.
You want to know how? You do want to know how. So make sure you join us, join our community. It is free. All of our information and videos, we like to educate without that high ticket. So we want to say thank you. Cheers to you. Thank you for joining us here at
Coffee
Sometimes Tea.
Bye-bye, guys.